What is cracky rocky heart of tribe? How you guys doing, man? Hope everyone is having a rocking day. I'm back with another This Friday in Metal. Every Friday, or at least I try every Friday, depending on what has been released on the day, I do just a quick review on an album that was released on the day. And today, 31 years ago, man, 19 June 1989, Kreator, the German thrash metal band, created their fourth studio album, entitled Extreme Aggression, man. And this was a big one for them because it was the one that grew their American fan base. They got a lot of exposure through their single, or the music video for their single Betrayer, because it had a heavy rotation on MTV's Headbangers Ball. So definitely solidified them in that country and grew their fan base. It was recorded January to February 1989 in Hollywood, California. It was originally recorded in Germany, but those tapes were abandoned because the vocalist Mile Petroza got really frustrated with the guitarist Jorg, and I hope I don't butcher this name. It is Jorg Trzybiatowski. So they abandoned those tapes. They moved over to Hollywood, California, and recruited Sodom's guitarist Frank Blackfire Gozik. So the final credited lineup for this album is, of course, vocals Mile Petroza. Jorg Trzybiatowski is credited. He didn't contribute, but he was credited, so that's very nice of the band to do that. Rob Fioretti on bass, Ventor on drums, and of course the newly recruited Frank Blackfire Gozik on lead guitar. The album, I think it's one of their biggest. It did really, really well. It got a really good reception. All music writer Jason Anderson gave the album rating 4.5 stars out of 5. And he wrote this. He said, "The results are fierce and noisy on this 1989 epic release, the first major label effort for the band. Petroza and Fioretti's guitar work is as punchy as ever, and Relly's massive drums are unrelenting and continually improving." And blabbermouth.net, of course, gave this album 10 out of 10. So it's a big one. It's a solid thrash album, and if you haven't listened to it, then I suggest you do so, because everyone loves it, man. It's a good, solid album. And on that note, let's check out the track listing.
My aggression's been turned to extreme, to reach out under control. Extreme aggression. See me suffer brainless. Trying to steal imagination from us. Things we believe in, we will never betray, never betray. There's no difference in death and life, just a something to become by time. It's a something in itself, forever. Why would I feel about people like you? No time for humanity, no anyone's life. Promise has been true. You, it's my trust, stand by. Believe in nothing. Time to trust in anything. I don't trust in no one but myself. Can't believe in nothing. So sweet and one so innocent. Life, the brutal true emotions suppressed.
Every song on this album it just keeps you going, man. It just keeps going. It just keeps giving. It just keeps you headbanging, man. It's a real classic thrash album that especially from a young band starting out, all these guys were kind of competing with, there's a lot of people in the scene, and I think especially being from Germany, you wanted to kind of stand out because thrash metal, I think, was initially a American genre, with Metallica and Slayer and, the big four. So if you're outside of that, you really had to do something big to get into that scene. So Kreator did that really, really well with this album, and that is why their fan base grew with this album. So yeah, man, classic thrash metal album. What do you guys think, Kreator fans? This must be among your favorites. If not, then I mean, there has to be a reason for that. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it, and then come back here and let me know what you think, man. I love reading other people's opinions on these things. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.